I told you at the beginning that we had all of the really great wine regions of Spain represented, and here is another DOCA, the Denominación de Origen Calificada. There are only two in Spain, Rioja and Priorat. Now, Rioja has had a continuous history of making wine for thousands of years. Priorat has had some stops and starts. It's in a very interesting and very, very tiny and hard to work region in Catalonia, which is in northeast Spain. It's due west of Tarragona. It is about 90 miles southwest of Barcelona on the coastal area of the Mediterranean. It's this very small landscape in an amphitheater at the foot of the Sierra de Montsant Mountains. It is known for full-bodied reds of some interesting grapes. Grenache and old vine Carignan, Carignana, is a grape that, and here they call it Samso, is a grape that in many other places is a stuffer grape, it's a filler grape, but these old vines produce flavors unlike anything that you will get anywhere else in the world. There is little mechanization here. Everything is small. The farms and the vineyards are very small. Sometimes they're subdivided, organized on terraces. The vineyards are extremely steep. They start out at about 400 feet and go all the way to almost 2,600 feet, and at a gradient of 15 to 60%. So these are very steep terraced slopes. The yields here, how much grape you get per vine, so small. And that means that you're getting very, very high quality grapes per vine. There are 600 growers and only about 99 registered wineries. So lots of the growers are selling to these wineries just 5,000 acres of vineyards. There's a lot of different vineyards. So you have things that are different aspects, as we call it in wine, different facings. So southeast, which would be a little bit cooler than southwest. Northeast is sometimes the best orientation for vines because it avoids sunburn. Here, it is hot. It is close to the Mediterranean, but we are far enough so that it is really a continental climate. You have very long and hot summers, so these wines have a lot of intensity. The fruit gets very, very ripe. So exciting, because we have Ferrer Bobet. Ferrer Bobet is one of the top producers of Priorat. It is incredibly difficult to find affordable Priorat, but we were able to do it. This is their second wine, but I will tell you, it tastes just like a first wine. It was founded in 2002. It's an organic winery, high altitude growing, and this is just a simply stunning wine. Let's take a look at it. Super dark in color. Both Carignan and Grenache tend to be dark in color when growing in a very warm environment. Grenache can be lighter in color, and certainly with time it will get lighter in color, but in a warm environment it's going to be inky purple, just like this. You definitely can't read your paper through this wine. It is super dark. You can expect a lot of flavor out of a wine with that much pigment, right? Grapes that have that much pigment. Swirl it around the glass. This is a blend of 20-year-old vines from Carignan and Grenache, farmed on very steep hillsides, aged in French oak for 16 months. So herbal, oh my gosh, herbal and blueberry, cherry, licorice. I mean, just so many herbs. That's really what it tastes like. It tastes like, it almost, you can smell the vineyard in this glass. It smells a little dusty as well. Take a sip. The wine is like liquid velvet. So soft going down, not really harsh tannins, some medium level tannins that's gonna give the wine structure, lower acidity. The real feature of this wine is all that flavor, so much delicious flavor. The lavender, the blueberry, the licorice, the dried herbs, all here really tastes like a vineyard. It tastes like a place, a sense of place. This is a spectacular version of Priorat. So much going on here. Not a simple wine at all, and one that I'm just so happy that we were able to include in this shipment, because I think you're really gonna love it, and it's something that shows maybe a little bit more of a modern side of Spain, but one that is just so delicious. That sunshine is coming through, and the terroir. What a perfect wine.